Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Qatar Doha, the host nation of the Qatar World 10 Ball Cup of 2024. The host nation, Qatar Doha, welcomes the worldwide fans tuning in. Welcome to the biggest prize money in the world for 10 ball. $450,000 is in the pot. The winner will walk away with a staggering $100,000 for the winner. On behalf of disciplines as well in respects to the billiards world. And what I mean by that, he's the ranked #1 snooker player, ranked #1 pool player, and ranked #1 hayball player. He's just achieved Sportsman of the Year award of 2024, and he holds the title as the greatest billiards player in history for the country. So congratulations to Ali OBAIDLI. Now, his opponent yesterday did something very special. He beat Darren Appleton, former champion of the world, staggering 9 frames to 4. I did watch a bit of his match. He's a perfectionist and he played very well, but he does miss the easy shots. I saw that yesterday, but the reality is this, ladies and gentlemen. Ali OBAIDLI, the whole country is watching their national hero play the game. Now, Ali does travel the world. He's a world champion at snooker. He's the IBSF snooker champion of the world. He does fly to America, and also he flies to China playing hayball. So he is one of the greatest in the world in respects to the sport of billiards. As you can see, the determination. Yeah, he doesn't want to hit the 10 here. He's trying to draw back, but he might just settle trying to make the 5 and not really compensate for position. He might lose position just a little bit, so he might just run through here. Yeah, and he played that perfect. He used the 10 to crash into it and slide just half of the 10, to be fair. So this 6 now, he knows that this could be a frame-winning opportunity. So what is Ali's strengths? His strengths is consistency. He puts the hours in, but his opponent will watch him play a perfect run out here. There's only one player who has been perfect in the tournament, and that was yesterday. 100% potting, 100% accuracy, and that goes down to a 9-0 victory for Joshua Filler. His opponent, in 9 frames of pool, potted 2 balls, perfectionist. So we see Ali there. He's nominated the 10 to the corner, and he takes the first frame. So congratulations, Ali OBAIDLI. And this is a good opportunity to tell you, not only is this the biggest tournament for 10 ball in the world, it's the highest paid tournament as well. There's no 10 ball tournament in the world with the prize money this high. And the cloth is the Andy cloth. I'm hoping to try and get the company representative in with me, and she can tell us about the cloth. Florence, it's a very nice person. But in the meantime, this gentleman at the table racking the balls is so consistent. In fact, every time he's racked the balls, not one player has had them re-racked. And that's like all day yesterday through the stages of the World Qualifiers. Amazing, the consistency of racking the balls. Now, if you've just joined us, this is 10 ball, so the break is about taking the 7 or the 8 to the middle. Sometimes players get both of them. You need to make a ball in the middle. So the 7's missed, the 8's missed. Got lucky on the 4. Got lucky on the 1. So you don't really want to rely on hoping to get a ball in. You want to rely on making the perfect break. And Ali will adjust. Oh, I apologise. His opponent just broke. I apologise. So he will adjust, this gentleman. Wow, he's made a human error there, I feel. Can he just get past it? He's looking at it. Well, he can see it. Just. He might have to put a bit aside on the cue board to hold the alignment with the 3. In fact, I think he's going to jump it. I think he's going to jump the 2 ball into the corner pocket. This is a great shot. So, nerves are playing a part on the first shot for him. So this jump shot to stay at the table. What a shot. Played. So where's the trouble ball? I got a feeling it's the 3 ball. He's going to try and avoid the 6. Just seeing, yeah, he's going to crash into it. That's why he's hesitating, because not only has he got to avoid the 6 and the 10, he's got to avoid the 9. And he's a little flick can deviate this cue ball anywhere. So he's having a look here. He knows he's... Oh, what a shot this is. He's drawing the cue ball off the 9 to avoid... Can he do it? No. That was a very clever shot. Well played. Almost perfect. So he's looking at the 6 in the middle. He just had the angle to go around the 9 to mend your side. 3 rails to get to this 5. And to hold for the 6. But there might be a combination onto the 10. The 10 does get respotted. He might just have an angle. Yeah, he's going to take it into the 6. He doesn't want to take any chances here. I've noticed the players in stage 2, to stay at the table, they're happy to give up position on the object ball and play it from anywhere instead of trying to get perfect position. So he's happy to take this into the middle. Hold for the 7. Oof, oh, he just got it. So well played. So the standard of this match so far is both players have both ran the table. So it's a very high standard. Now, I'm going to try and bring you results from the other tables so you can see it for yourself if you go to Q score. See if I can get it. Go to Google. Q score is already all set up for me. So I will bring you. And then what you do is you press live. You look for Qatar World Cup 10 ball stage 2. You click onto that. And then everything you need to know is there. Now, oh, wait a minute. That was yesterday's results. So will the results be on today? Let's have a look. Yes, the results are there. Yeah, Joshua Fellers took a 2-0 lead. So that's how you do it. If you're new to the system, just go Google qscore.com and then click in and go to live. And then it's just a few, to scroll down about 3 times and it says Qatar World Cup 10 ball live. And then you click onto that and scroll down the pages and you will have all the information you need, but it doesn't do the brackets. I don't know how you get the brackets, who loses, who wins, but you'll be able to see who lost yesterday and who won yesterday, and the times of your player or your idol or your hero out there, what time they're playing. For instance, if you want to see what time Pagalion is playing, I think he's going to be playing this afternoon. I'll just check. We got Darren Appleton on table 2 at 3 o'clock. Let's have a look to see where Alex Pagalion is. Because he lost yesterday. Staggering. Well, there he is. He's on at 5:30. And he will be on table 4. He lost 9-8 yesterday in a dramatic comeback. And when you scroll down the pages, you'll see who's playing who. So how does it work? It goes losers qualification, right, race to 9, 129 versus, sorry, winner of 97 will versus loser of 96. So you'll be able to work it out roughly who's playing who as the results come through. So I'll give you more information as it comes up. So Bashar is trailing 1-0 down. Comrade, incredible. He's 3-0 up. Mika Immonen is 1 apiece. Stephen Ellis is 3-1 up. So that's an incredible result so far. But John Mora is 1-0 up. It just goes to show how quick these players are playing. But in the meantime, not too sure. So Ali must have broke, so he must have had a dry break. But the tied up balls are the 7 and the 5. Where has he gone with the cue ball? He's nominated the corner pocket. So is that the combination he's nominated? Or the 3? Not too sure. Now, you must nominate the pocket. Oh, he's doing the combination onto the 4. I'll explain to you why players use their cue to indicate what they're doing. He's just told the referee, he said 4 ball into the corner. But he doesn't know the outcome of the 3. So he must be coming off the 7 then. To open the 5. It's a risky shot. This could go anywhere. Wow, that has to go down as an incredible shot with misfortune. And all of a sudden, He's going to have to jump the fives because he didn't know he was going to pot the three. I can assure you he played not to pot it. But looking at the replay, he was very unfortunate to tie the five up with the cue ball. So here we go. What a shot he's just played there. Did you see that? The cue ball tried to jump off the table. Watching the replay. Very fortunate to hit the rail after the jump. So this 6 to hold for the 7. He has to be careful because of the 10's very close to his cue. Wow, it's all happening. This 7 ball to go in to this corner pocket is a little bit more difficult now. He cannot afford to hit it too hard. I saw it yesterday where they don't go in. But he's played that with so much confidence. It's beautiful to watch this game. It really is. Ali had a, if you've just joined us, Ali had a breaking run. This gentleman had a breaking run. Ali broke and it was dry. This gentleman's ran the table. So it's a very high standard match. But he has to make the 8. Well, he's played that to perfection. Oh, what a shot that was. Reverse side. Well played. He's nominated the 10. You must nominate the pocket. There you go. Well played. If you've just joined us, thank you for joining us on this live episode today. There's around about 5 episodes. Will take us up into the early hours of the evening. I'm not too sure who's on next. The presidents are here, tournament director as well. Ali gets a lot of following here in Qatar. He is the national hero for billiards. And he's just won the biggest award in the country, Sportsman of the Year. So congratulations, Ali OBAIDLI, for billiards. Ali not only is a gold medalist, he's the IBSF World Snooker Champion. He's ranked number 1 at pool, ranked number 1 at snooker, ranked number 1 at hayball. He got a bronze medal for the first attempt in the Asian Championships of 2024 just recently. But his opponent is on fire. Now let's see his break. So we're looking at the 7 and the 8 into the middle and hold the cue ball and the 1 ball. So that's what he's trying to make. So he's missed the 7, missed the 8. So his break is telling me he hasn't adjusted. And he's hoping to make a ball in off from the break. Players don't do that. They will work at the break because it's a very important shot to stay at the table. And he's lost the cue ball. And the 1 ball. Oh, he made a ball. He made the 2. So where did that 2 ball go? I wonder if Ali can get to the 3 here. He should be okay. Because he's looking at the angle to get back to the 4. Perfect. Well played. So he wants the cue ball higher than where it is. Come back for the 5. So the most important shot is the break shot to stay at the table. Well, he's underhit that completely. He's about 3 foot out there. He wanted to be much higher. Been an amazing day today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got incredible matches for you. How does this tournament work? I'll explain to you. The world qualifiers have 4 available places on 4 days. And there's about 100 players from around the world who play all day in the qualifiers, and only 16 join the elite players from the WPA rankings, and a total of 128 players are in the tournament. And this is day 2, and this tournament will end very shortly on the 14th. All the players today who won yesterday are in morning session. The afternoon session, just after 12. Beautiful shot there from Ali. And then you have all the players around about 3 o'clock onwards who've lost. So how does that work? Well, basically, if they lose, they are out of the tournament. And if they win, they go to Judgment Day. So the most important part of this match today, whoever wins here goes to the knockout stage. Whoever loses will go to Judgment Day. So it's a very important day today for these players. Without a shadow of a doubt, Qatar Sports Federation have made this happen. It is an incredible tournament. And congratulations to all the staff as well, making this tournament very special. As you can see, over the last few days, it's been an epic battle for all the players to qualify, as well as stage 2 players traveling the world. But right now, Ali's overran the cue ball there, and that could be causing a problem for him. He doesn't want to be there. So he doesn't want to kick on the black. He's with Ali, the way he plays it, he's not afraid to hit the ball. He hits it with accuracy. And to be fair, Ali hasn't missed a ball. He's 100% accuracy, 100% potting. But the only weakness is his break. He must get a ball in the middle. See how well he plays? Don't forget, he is the greatest billiard player of all time in the country of Qatar. His coaches in snooker are Michael Russell, Michael Giorgio, and in pool, he's got another 3 coaches. Mansour, who is a grandmaster, Amir Rotter from the Philippines, and Costa. And they're both in this tournament as they qualified for the stages. So congratulations to the coaches of Qatar. So let's have a look at the results while we're waiting for the balls to be racked up. Open Ocean, have I got news for you? Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday Mr. Perfect was so perfect with a 9-0. His opponent today, it's 3 apiece. John Mora trailing 2 frames to 1. Bashar trailing 2 frames to 1. And all of a sudden, Comrade is 5-1 up. Mika Eminem is 3-2 down. Stephen Ellis is 4-2 up. So the results are coming in very quickly. Tostin Homan, 4-1 up. So great results there for players. But right now, Ali has to somehow... He will take this on. He's a very good jump player. He's looking at the 2 to the corner. What a shot, ladies and gentlemen. The shot that was from Ali OBAIDLI. He made that look so easy. So I feel that he might take this on into the corner. But he's looking at the safety. He doesn't want to give away too much. The double is a bit of a risky... Yeah, he wants to take the double on. He doesn't really want to... Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a shot this will be. He is taking this onto the corner pocket. This is tremendous pressure as we watch Ali OBAIDLI take this free to the corner. Hold for the 5. Watch how he's doing it. He's aiming at 10 to 10 on the cue ball. Watch how he plays it. There, watch the cue ball. That is fantastic. This is why he is a world champion in the snooker world. And this is why he is the ranked #1 in the country. Pool as well. So we watch now Ali OBAIDLI, who travels the world playing pool, and Hayball. He's just come back from China. He lost to Dennis Okolo. And that was a thriller as well. So this young man has got a future. Traveling the world, playing pool, snooker, and Hayball. Not many players do that in all disciplines. And he wanted to play this year in the World Championships billiards. He wanted so much to play it because he does like billiards. And he's hoping to play next time. But this 7. Hold for the 8. Ali OBAIDLI has not missed a ball. Both players have played perfect. 100% potting, 100% accuracy. Only 1 error on the break. of an in-off and a dry break. So we're watching a great match. He's looking at playing the 9 in the middle. Into the right middle. Perfect. Absolute perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, Ali Obaidi takes it to 3-2 very shortly. But he must focus though, because if we look at camera 4, see how tight that pocket is? The rails are sitting in the pocket. He's got to play this perfect. Oh, what a shot that was. Ali Obaidi has shown why he is the best in the country. Well played. And if you've just joined us, welcome to the highest prize money tournament in the world for 10 ball. No tournament on the planet has got this prize money. 450,000 US dollars in the pot. And the winner walks away with 100,000 US dollars. So congratulations to the WPA. Your official cloth there. Very fast. Your official balls. This referee is incredible. To do this day after day without making a mistake. Well done. So we're looking 3-2, so it's his opponent to break. Well, he broke just now and went in off. No player has missed a pot or position, but it's the break. Watch the 8, watch the 9. He's got to make it in the middle. Can't rely on one going in. Oh, oh, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great honor and pleasure to welcome a world champion, Darren Appleton. Welcome, Darren.
Can you hear me?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an epic battle here, Darren. Now you could have been on the TV table because
I could have been, but I'm not.
you played him yesterday, even though you lost 9-4. Did he play well against you?
Yeah, he played all right. It was more of a he played pretty good, but I didn't play good. Yeah, from my perspective, it was very poor. I guess for him, he probably thinks he probably played solid, especially first round match, never easy. Getting used to the table, the speed of the cloth, all that. So yeah, it's tricky. And how's this match gone?
Amazing. Both players have played 100% accuracy and 100% potting. And what I mean by that, Darren, they've both ran out. It's only the break of an in-off and a dry break which has separated the score to 3-2 for Ali. And this is the first tactical shot play game we've seen. There's no safety. They're both going for it.
Yeah, he's got a very tricky shot here. Looks like he's going to have to play safe. This is after the break?
Yes, it is.
So he's got the option to push out here?
Yeah, he had to push out and...
he's pushed out or he's got the option?
Ali has to play it because Ali... I think... yes, Darren, you're right. I think because you came in, I was a bit surprised. So I'm not too sure.
Right. That's a good shot. Very good shot. Yeah, it's a great shot. You only can see the edge of the one ball here, but there's no value because There isn't really anything it can do with the cue ball because the 5 and the 8 blocking the path back down table. So yeah, he's in a lot of trouble here. He's Chen.
I have got some big news for the worldwide fans. If you're a Joshua Fella fan, sad news, I'm afraid. He is 5-3 down.
Sad news. Well, his opponent is actually playing really, really good. I see about 3 racks of that match just before I came here. And he wasn't... Josh would never come to the table. Just the break. He had a dry break. And, yeah, his opponent was breaking and running. So he's in the zone.
And John
But
Moore.
that's a winner's side match.
And that's the most important thing is, Darren, now you're playing later on today. And how are you feeling for your match this afternoon?
I feel a lot better today than yesterday. I feel like it's an extra day of rest. Get over the jet lag, all that. 'Cause I fly from China. Yeah, I had a lot of practice last night, so I feel a little bit better about my break, which is going to be huge, playing 10 ball. So yeah, feeling better than yesterday, and let's see what happens. I have to win today to stay in the tournament. I need to win 2 matches to qualify for the final 64. And it goes to single elimination, so that's the goal, just get through to the 64 and then see what happens. Oh, this shot, wow, what a shot. Well, that's probably the best kick of the tournament right so far. So what he's done there, he's played low on the cue ball, like a punch draw. And he's gone 3 rails, got a perfect hit on the 1 ball, but got very, very unfortunate to not leave a safe or even make that ball. I mean, that was a great... He deserved a lot better there. But unfortunately, he's left the 1 ball for Halley. And it's a pretty routine table, really. Nothing's blocking each other, so it's just connecting the dots.
And how are you finding the cloth, Darren?
Yeah, cloth's a little bit too quick for me, personally. I think it's more like carom cloth. So it's like super quick. It's got an extra, like there, you see, how it just gripped off the rail as well. It's got like an extra 2 or 3 inches of roll in it, so it just takes some adjusting. It's really hard. So a lot of shots I found, I was deselling quite a lot. It's just a little bit too tentative, just because they're scared of the speed of the table and losing the cue ball, and that's what happened really. So yeah, it takes a while to get used to this this speed of this cloth. But it is nice cloth. It's just for me personally, it's just a bit too quick. But some players like really, really quick tables.
So you can see now that this 3 ball, Ali's going to try and hold on to the 4 and just come. Do you feel that he might be able to come around and hold, Darren, with a bit of side?
Well, I wouldn't really like to bump into the 10, so I think he's going to play with follow, just with a touch of left, and he should just miss the purple 4, and then he'll leave like a fin cut on the purple 4, but he's drawing it, so that means he's going to bump into the 10. It's not really for me, that shot, but he played it pretty well. It looks like he can cut the purple.
So this 4 to the 5 is the key, because the 5 to the 6 and the 7 goes past the 10, Darren. So he's just got to hold here with the cue ball and take it above the line.
Yeah, I think he's a bit worried about bumping the 10 ball here. Yep, that was a problem. It was thinner than what you think.
Wow.
He overcut the ball, so he didn't get the speed on the purple 4.
So the first miss of the TV table match so far from both of these players. Only 1 miss, and that was caused by hitting the 10 and worrying about the outcome, and a bit too thin, as you said, Darren. Now, this 4 to the corner and come back around for the 5 as a formality, but will he make it?
Well, he'll make the ball. He's just got to avoid the 7 ball here. He don't want to bump this 7 ball, so he wants to come in between, just miss the 7 and get to the left-hand side of the table, unless he plays inside English. Yeah, he's playing inside English. No?
Wow, you're right, Darren. 100% there. He's hit the 7, but can he see the 5? It's going to be very difficult now.
He looks like he's just okay. Not too sure if he can do much with a cue ball. What he might have to do here is play with a touch of right English and come to the left-hand side of the 8 ball as we're looking now, which will leave a more trickier 6 ball, where really he'd like to play a bit of inside English here and get straight on the 6. but I don't think he can see enough of the 5 to do that.
He's played 2 incredible jump shots in this match so far.
Yeah, he jumps good.
And Ali potted one with an incredible length of the table. And if you've just joined us, we're joined with my special guest today, world champion Darren Appleton from England.
So he's in a bit of a tricky spot here. If he could see enough of the 5 ball, he would have played this shot already. It'd be running. It'd be probably close to the 8 and 9 now. So he's a bit. Ooh, he looks like he might be playing safe.
Wow.
He's playing safe. So he's going to try and get the 5 near the 6 and the cue ball behind the 8. Wow. Yeah, so this camera angle can be a bit deceiving for us in the commentary box, but he's played a great shot. I'd be very happy with that. Won't be happy that he's leaving the table, but at least he's took his medicine, played a good safety. So Ali will probably jump at this. I'm guessing he's half decent with a jump cue.
Absolutely. He's just picked the title up, Darren, as the greatest billiard sportsman of the year. He was awarded an award ceremony here in Qatar.
And he's very well groomed, isn't he?
He's the IBSF World Snooker Champion. He's ranked number 1 at pool, ranked number 1 in Hayball here in Qatar, and he's just got 3rd place with his bronze medal at the Asian Championships of 2024. And he went to China, and he lost to Dennis Okolo on 2 occasions.
How old is he?
Oh, he's in his 30s, I believe. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you should look up all the players, get their date of birth and where they're from, their past titles.
Yes, I agree with that.
So
Thank
that's
you.
a job I'm going to give you. Very important to do your background.
Yes, you're right.
And you're a big stat man, so very surprised you haven't got all the information in front of you.
You're right. Appreciate that, Darren. I'll get that for you.
I'm joking, pal.
That's okay, Qatar. Oh no, where's the 5
Oh,
gone?
he's got a right result. I'd be very happy with that. He didn't really play much of a shot. I don't really know what he tried to play there, but it's worked out great. So he's going to come underneath the 5 here, so he should play 2 rails. I think he can get under the 5 enough to kick it back down table. If not, he might go to the side rail and try and kick it into the pocket. Definitely an option there, because the 5's laying pretty nicely where it's just off the rail. Right, he's called it in the side pocket, so that means he's going to go try and come underneath the 5. He's calling the side pocket just in case, like the right-hand side pocket. So we'll play this with eye on the cue ball, just with a touch of right English. Oh no, he's playing lowish. Right. No, he's playing eye on the cue ball, touch of right. Try and come underneath the 5. Oh, we caught it too thin. Caught it too thin and he's left Ali a shot.
Well, Ali's got an opportunity to go 4-2 up. A long way to go. But this key shot from the 5 to the 6, hold for the 7, freeze for the 8 is going to be the key. And what do you feel about the setup here in Qatar, Darren?
Yeah, I think we are talking too much about the past. I think this is the best setup since the World Championships, let's say 10, 12 years ago. Let's say the year I won it. I think that venue was great. And the setup was really nice. Plenty of space between each table. Good for the spectators. So I think this is... what I love about this venue is that obviously the hotel's amazing, and the tables are in the hotel, so it's nice to just wake up, have a walk downstairs from your hotel room, and you're at the venue. So it's perfect, really. And yeah, so far it's been a great tournament. The staff, as usual, very accommodating, and everyone seems very happy.
And what do you feel about the prize money? The biggest prize money in the world for 10 ball, as we watched the big miss there from Ali.
Yeah, it's great that the prize money keeps increasing worldwide, and And they've stepped up big time here, made it $100,000 to the winner, 40,000 for second, and the breakdown is pretty good also. I think if you win one match, you're guaranteed 1,500. You qualify for the final 64 single elimination, you're on $3,000, so that's probably a first time. So it's good that they're paying lower down in the field also, because most tournaments we do play these days are very top heavy. So it's very welcome that they're paying deeper in these tournaments, and yeah, it's easier to cover your expenses here.
You've just come back from China. Congratulations, and Habel as well. Congratulations.
Yeah, I had a decent tournament, top 16. So it's a nice something to build on for next season. That's where my focus is really going to be next season. Once I get my table, I can put the work in.
And as you can see now, your work today in this world stage has to be perfect, otherwise you'll be going home with this loss, but you won't be thinking about that because you know how good you are.
Yeah, well, the good thing with this tournament is that if you do lose, you haven't got to win 5, 6, 7 matches like a lot of tournaments to get back to normality, let's say. So it's just one extra match. I need to win 2 matches to qualify, so it's not the end of the world. Just got to play better, and hopefully the rolls go my way. So yeah, left himself a little bit thinner on the 10 ball there than what he would like. This particular rack's been quite scrappy. Maybe I've cursed him by coming over.
No, it's fine. Well, I have got news for you. If you're a Joshua Fella fan, he's 6-3 down. There you go, Darren. John Mora is 4-2 down. And Steve Ellis was flying at one stage. Now it's 5 apiece.
Yeah, the big pleasant surprise for me this tournament is to see Ruslan Shinahov back on the big scene. He's been away for a good 3 or 4 years. Great player from Russia. And yeah, he had his personal issues going on there for some time, so it's great to see him back, and he's leading 5-2 against Mohamed Sofi, who was runner-up last year in the World Championships. Lost to Francisco Ruiz. So and Ruslan played Lo Wei Wen in the first round, who was a top player from Taiwan. And it was actually the first time I've seen him in years, so it's nice to see him back. So Ruslan's had a very tough draw here. So it'd be nice to see him do well. So I have heard little reports that he's playing as better now than what he was before he stopped playing. So that's good news.
And of course, we got Mika Eminem. He's leading by 1 frame, 4 frames to 3. What a match that is as well.
Yeah, and Mateusz Nagoki, there was a bit of controversy in that match. Mateusz Nagoki playing Ada Ha'ali. And they called a foul on Mateusz for touching a ball with his cue or his hand, and Mateusz was insistent that he didn't foul, so there was a lot of drama in the middle of the pool room there, and he's down 6-1, so be interested to see what happens after the match there.
But right now, the break, Darren, let's have a look at the break. We talk about the break with the 2 balls behind the 1 ball to go into the middle to make a perfect break. How do you break, Darren? Over to you.
Well, I mean, like, you look at that break there. Is it that break really, really good? And he hasn't made a ball, right? So yeah, it's a little bit tricky. It's really, especially with a racking template, you would think if you hit them pretty square like he did there, you're guaranteed one of the 2 balls in the side pocket. But it's not the case here. I've seen quite a few dry breaks. So whether that means the referee's not getting a perfect rack, or the balls are the rack in the ball's fractionally too high or too low, and that the middle ball's not going in the side pockets consistently. So sort of a good thing and a bad thing, really, for the players. But finding the right hit and then the right speed is the key. And then once you do that and you find the break, then it's very important to try and stick to that speed of how you're hitting the break. But the key is to hit them full. It's not easy, especially when you haven't been playing 10 ball for a long time, like myself. But some of these guys, they just make the break look so easy. But sometimes the elements of the game, it doesn't guarantee you a ball in the break, because you rely on a decent rack and the referee to do his job. Wow, what a shot he's played here. Wow, look at the gap he's found there, Pepsi.
It was incredible because he tried so hard, but he hit the 2 ball, Darren, before the 1 went in.
Yeah, it fractionally caught the 2 ball, but still, I mean, to find that path with the cue ball, that was really good.
What I like about this, Darren, you coming to join me with your knowledge of them because you're a world champion. And I just hope you do well in your next match because it's such a difficult game out there in 10 ball.
Oh, yeah. No, there's no easy games. These days, there's no easy games. Back in the old days, you might get 1 or 2 easyish games to get started in these tournaments, but those days have gone now. Every round's a tough draw, really. So yeah, you've got to be on your game from round 1. So the strength and depth in pool now is just frightening, really. This guy's got a really smooth cue action. It's very consistent with how he addresses the cue ball. He times the ball beautiful. So if you watch this guy's stroke, Chen's stroke, he pulls the cue back nice and slow. So nothing's rushed, nothing's overhit. And he's got a nice, smooth, silky cue action. Like most of the Taiwanese, they all sort of cue more or less the same. But they're very well drilled. These guys they practice 6 to 8 hours a day, Peps.
It's incredible.
Like just watch his pull back. It's nice and smooth. And this is what you want to be doing for all you amateurs out there. Just get that. Just don't overhit the ball, and don't try and rush it. Just nice and smooth. I probably cursed him a little bit there. He's come a little bit short, but he should be okay.
So this 6 to the 7 could take the lead as the 9 and the 8 are just lovely positioning for the 10. He's making it look easy, Darren.
Ooh, wow.
Wow, he almost missed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, them brand new tables helped him out there. In about a week's time, that would probably stay up there.
So this 7 to the 8 to hold on to the 9 for a 4-3 lead. A long way to go. Wow. And there it is. Wow. He's missed it. Oh, Darren, what happened there?
Well, he's sort of just as he about to strike the cue ball, he's slightly lifting his head up, and he's just pulling out the shot. It's like a little decel, and that's why the previous shot hit it a bit fat. That one hit it too thin. But he's been very fortunate that the tables are quite generous with them being brand new. But like I said, in a few days' time, that ball would have stayed up.
So this 9 to the 10 is not a formality. We've seen already almost misses.
So yeah, he needs to be a little bit careful here. He wants to come across back table just before the side. You want to hit the first diamond before the side pocket here, just like this. He's decided to come back across the table, which is just personal preference, and he's played it really well. But he's wobbled a couple of balls, so he needs to bear down on this one, Peps.
Oh, definitely, Darren. This is massive. He's nominated the 10 to the corner to hold for a 4-3 lead. And I'm looking at the results, or the balls are being racked up, and Joshua Phillip has pulled a frame back, and he is trailing 7 frames to 4.
Yeah, that guy's played it. What I see about 3 racks. He was playing really good. So Josh was in big trouble there, especially alternate break. 7-4 down, race to 9.
Also, I saw Mika Eminen. He is leading 5 frames to 3.
It's great to see Mika back on the scene. And Stephen Ellis is 6-6 with Kyle Amarato. Kyle Amarato is one of the best players in the Philippines. He's touted as being the next best Filipino player, so that would be a massive scalp for Stephen Ellis if he can beat Kyle Amarato. Yeah, Kyle Amarato. There's a lot of Filipinos like Dennis. They all think he's probably the best Filipino now. So yeah, I mean that would be a massive result for Stephen Ellis. So I think Stephen was telling me it's the first time he's ever played 10 ball.
Yeah, he just arrived. It's some incredible news for him. He arrived in the world qualifiers and he qualified on the same day he arrived.
Neil's Fine's up 5-2. Torsten's up 6-2. So the old guys are doing good. Hopefully that's a good sign for me later.
Wow.
Chang Jungling 7-0. This is a monster field. I know there's a few players missing with all the politics, what's going on in the pool world right now, but still it's a monster field. Still a very world-class field. Whoever wins this tournament has earned it.
As you can see, the break once again, Darren. The 5 and the 7 are trying to make it to the middle, but we have seen the in-off from this young man.
Yeah, he breaks really good. Watch this. Look, what's that little pop on the cue ball? There you go. Perfect. Oh, he's got kicked. Has he got lucky?
Oh, where's the 2?
He'll take that.
So the difficult ball here, Darren, is the 5, or how do you see this run out?
Well, the key is here, the first thing I would be looking at is that the purple connects great to the 5 if the 5 passes the 8 ball. If the 5 passes the 8 ball, it's actually a pretty routine layout. And I think it's quite tight whether the 5 does pass the 8. He seems a little bit unsure. So that's the key to the rat, really, is that does the 5 go past the 8 ball? I'm going to say no. If that is the case, he could use the purple to try and bring the 5 into play, or he could play the bank on the 5 ball into the side pocket where the 6 is. He was even looking at leaving an angle on the 3 ball here from the 2 to go off the top rail and then bump into the 5. I think if you're half decent at banking, I think you should probably just play for the bank on the 5. It's a straightforward bank shot.
So this 2 to the 3 is not a formality.
Yeah.
And there it is. Darren.
A lot of body movement there.
Darren, what happened there?
Well, he's trying to kill the cue ball. Well, he didn't need to kill it that much, but he was trying to get into the cue ball and kill it too much. And with his cloth, it just it takes a while for the spin to take, and that's why he's missed the ball fat.
So this is a golden opportunity for Ali Obaidli to come back. Make sure you got the angle, Darren, to get that 3 to the 4. This is trick. Now, Darren, Ali can play left-handed and right-handed.
Well, that's an advantage for sure, especially playing snooker. So it'll be interesting to see what he does here. Will he play for the bank, or will he try and kick it out from the purple? He's looking again, see if it does pass the 8. Remember, these pockets, because the tables are brand new, they are pretty generous. So even if he hits the 5 into the rail here, he should make it, as long as he don't bump the 8 ball.
So John Moore brings it back. It's 4 each. And then Bashar is trailing 4 frames to 2. Comrade has won his match with a 9-2. Darren, congratulations to Comrade. 2 in a row. He's through to the top 16.
Yep, Mika 6-3 up. Carl Amaretto 7-6 up. Mario 6-3 up.
Stephen Ellis is trailing by 1 frame, 7-6 down. As we watch the 3, hold for the 4.
Well, I'm not a big fan of this shot, Peps. I think it would have been better leaving an angle on the purple, so that he can just punch off the side rail and leave a natural bank shot on the 5. Because if you get decent on the bank shot, it's very easy. It's an easy bank shot. But now he's left it a bit weird, where he might have to draw back maybe a couple of feet, and it's easy to come short or long. So I think a bit of inexperience there with his rotation. His rotation pull, you can see that is a little bit raw.
Sorry for interrupting you, Darren. Ladies and gentlemen, have I got breaking news for you? Joshua Filler is seeing his opponent on the hill, and he is trading 8 frames to 4. Over to you, Darren.
Yeah, he's probably landing in the worst possible spot, really. So he needs to draw this back a good couple of feet to leave the bank on the 5. But if he lift a natural angle, it would have been easy to get on that bank shot, you see? And that's a problem. So now he's got to play safe. I think he can come thin off the 5 and come underneath the 8. Just play it really softly and just try and get the cue ball behind the 8 ball here, Peps.
Yeah, the problem is, Darren, because Ali plays a lot of the billiard sports, as you know. He was in China just recently. He is so determined as a great player to win and pot his way out of trouble. But his safety, he doesn't like playing safety unless he has to. As we watch now, Ali somehow has to hide the cue ball, and it's so difficult.
Well, the more he plays, the more he'll learn, and he'll make a lot of mistakes and try and learn from mistakes, really. It's like that shot there, really. I mean, it's safe, but it's not great, is it? It's not. It could have got a lot better result there. And he has left a little bit of a piece of this 5 ball. So he'll probably hit this Finn, play it as a two-way shot, or he's actually looking at making it and kissing the 9. Not too sure about that. Yeah, if I was playing this shot with a 5, I'd try and hit it Finn with a touch of left English, so that if I do miss the 5, it comes back over to where it is now, roughly, and get the cue ball tracking towards the 6 ball. Maybe even get a snooker behind the 6 if he doesn't make it.
So do you feel he could come behind it?
Yeah, I play inside English here. Well, he's always kicking at the ball, so he can't see enough of the 5, so I do apologise. He's going to try and stick the cue ball behind the 9 or the 10 ball here and get the 5. The 5 needs to miss the 6 here. That's the key, which it hasn't. And he's not even hit a rail, so that's going to be ball in hand. So that was very careless.
He's got a cue ball in hand.
Yeah, he's not hit a rail, so the referees hasn't got a clue.
No, they're trying, Darren. They're trying.
No,
so
I'm just saying in that particular instance, he wasn't sure if he hit a rail or not. So the player's telling him that he didn't hit a rail.
So here we go. So this 5 to the corner. Hold for the 6 for a 4 apiece. So it's a long way to go. A lot of pressure here, Darren. It looks a formality, but as you can see, the tension is building. So,
yeah, I mean, he's played where the cue ball is now, which is okay, but it's still the wrong shot. He should have just left the cue ball on the side rail, and then it was natural to make the 6 and come round for the 8 in the side pocket. Where now he's left himself a little bit funny now, just because he played the wrong shot. So he's going to play for the 8 in this bottom left, and if you don't get good on it, then it can make things a little bit tricky getting to the 9. So yeah, you can see that he's a lot to learn with his rotation game. Obviously, his pocketing ability gets him out of a lot of trouble. But in the long term, he doesn't want to be relying on that all the time, especially under pressure.
wow.
And there you go. And that's all because he played the very first shot wrong. He just made life a little bit more difficult than he needed. And then once you start chasing the cue ball and playing the wrong shots, then sometimes it will get you in trouble.
So this 9 is more difficult.
Yeah, the only good thing in his favour is it's very natural, so he can just play high on the cue ball with a touch of the left, go side rail, top rail, side rail just before the side pocket, and for the 10 ball in the same pocket as the 9. But if you're not 100% sure of your angles, which it seems he may not be, he might draw this and just play. He might just come off the top rail, the short rail, and come back down table.
And if he can win this game, psychologically, wow, he must...
No, that's a shot. He's played the right shot. Perfect.
Wow. I thought he was going in the middle, Darren.
No, he could never really scratch on that shot, especially on a brand new equipment. He played it really well.
Well played.
Yeah, that was a big rack as well.
Now the players, will they have a break? I think Ali has walked out the arena.
Oh, is
so
it 8 racks now?
Yeah, so we're going to have...
Yeah, yesterday told me after 7 racks you can take a break.
I'm not too sure.
But a question, can you take a break anytime you want?
I don't know, Darren. But I know one thing, we're going to go to a commercial break, and you'll join us very shortly. But in the meantime, some great results there. John Mora is trailing 5 frames.
to the Qatar World Cup 10 ball 2024. It's great to be back in Qatar, Doha. First time I've been here in maybe 5 or 6 years. I think the last time here was 2019 for the World 9 Ball Championship. Was the year that Fedor Gorst beat Chang Hill in the final. Yeah, that was a crazy final. But that was at the Federation. Yeah, this hotel is a pretty special hotel. I'd probably say it's 6-star more than 5-star, to be honest. Right, big break here. Let's see what Ali's break is. Yeah, nice break. Beautiful break. Yeah, perfect break there. Oh wow, he's not made a ball? Well, that's incredible. Yeah, you couldn't hit that break any better, and that's a cruelty of pull, unfortunately. Is that you hit the break perfect and you don't make a ball, so... that's what's different with pool compared to most sports, is that there's a little bit of element of luck in the game. What's out of your hands sometimes, and that was one of those situations there. And unfortunately for Halle, he's left a shot for Chen here. He got a nice easy open shot here. It'd be interesting if he just rolls the one ball in and brings the cue ball roughly in the direction of where it is now, to leave a little cut on the 2. Or whether he can come underneath the purple. Don't really like that shot, so keep it nice and simple. So the key shots in this rack is going with the 3 to the purple 4. So it needs to make the 2 ball here. Leave an angle on the 3 ball, but not too much of an angle, because that 9 ball could be a problem. So you don't want to get too thin on the 3 here. A little bit of a touchy-feely shot. As long as I don't get on top of the 6 here, it's perfect. Right, let's have a look. Might be just, no, it's a bit jacked up. So we just overrun that ball by about 2 or 3 inches, which is easy to do on these super quick tables. So this makes this shot twice more difficult than what it should be, because he's going to be cueing down on the cue ball, and whenever you're doing that, if you get a bit of unwanted spin on the cue ball, usually you miss this into the rail. Let's see. Nice.
What a shot.
Beautiful stroke. Yeah, you can't really hit it much better than that. Committed to his stroke and got through the cue ball very nicely. And the big thing there is that he wasn't trying to put any right English on the cue ball. That's the key really as well. Just getting a nice pure hit.
So this formality, 4 to the 5, hold for the 7 very shortly, could take him into a 5-4 lead. So the difference is the break, Darren, as we're seeing that's one tactical battle game, to be fair.
Well, it's been a very even game what I've seen so far. But yeah, Ali just very, very unlucky there to not make a ball on the break. There's nothing worse when you hit the break perfect and you come out dry.
I have news for you, ladies and gentlemen. The WPA World Rank #1 pool player of 2024 has lost. Joshua Filler has lost a staggering 9 frames to 4. And also we have other news as well. Another result for you, ladies and gentlemen. From Wales, Steve Ellis put in a tremendous performance to qualify. He has lost his match 9-6.
Yeah, unfortunately for somebody, Joshua Filler is still in the tournament. He needs to win 1 match to qualify for the final 64. So don't worry for you Joshua Filler fans. But unfortunately, someone's going to bump into him on the loser's side. So yeah, so someone's going to have a very, very tough game to qualify for the final 64.
But right now, this young man takes a 5-4 lead. Race to 9.
Oh, wow.
The greatest miss on the TV table.
Well, that's why it's unbelievable. He didn't miss these against me. But secondly, that's why you don't ever take anything for granted. And unless the ball's actually virtually over the pocket, you don't concede racks, because stuff like that can happen. And yeah, that's a massive, massive mistake. Even more so after he's played such a good rack as well.
Ali brings it to 5-4 lead. So we've witnessed, all of us today, the biggest miss in a stage 2 match. Well, how easy was that 9-ball?
Well, all I can think of there is that he's probably played it a little bit of a draw, caught a little bit of left spin on the cue ball and hit it fat. I mean, it's just lack of concentration, really. He's probably thinking about the next rack. Because, yeah, I can't really put that down to pressure. That's just pure carelessness, really. Yeah, a lot of close matches. This is what I love about alternate break. Like, people keep going about winner break or alternate break. Alternate break is by far the best format for pool. For one, you shouldn't get frozen out the match by playing winner break, especially in tournament play. For money games, I get it, but in tournament play, it should always be alternate break. I should get the opportunity at the table just like my opponent, and the more important thing, you get a lot closer matches. You get comebacks, you get a lot of close matches, a lot of ill-hill matches, which creates drama, and it's just better for everybody. So I really don't understand the tournaments what play winner break. It'd be like someone just throwing the first dart all the time at darts, or someone just getting the serve at tennis all the time. It's just too big an advantage. Especially on the equipment we play on these days as well, where the break's a lot easier, the balls rack a lot better. The equipment's a lot better. These break cues are amazing. So yeah, if you're breaking, you've got a big advantage. Wow, nice break. Ooh, dry. No, made the 4-railer.
Saved by the 2-ball.
Yeah, he actually did this against me a few times yesterday, where it looked like it was going to come dry, and the last ball rolling dropped in, and for the opponent, it's a bit of a dagger. It's a dagger to the heart. And especially when you comes up with a shot as well. And usually when you make a mistake like Chen did in the last rack, usually you get punished for it, but in this case he's been rewarded for that mistake, and he's got a chance to redeem himself.
So do you see a problem ball here, Darren? Maybe the 4 possibility of a problem?
No, he's got a pretty wide open table. The key, he's not played this great. He would have liked more angle on the free ball to come across for the purple 4. The key really is the 4 to the 5, because it doesn't... I'm not sure if the 5 passes the 8 into the side pocket. Yeah, everything's pretty open really. The 8's just off the rail, so he can play for the 8 in the same pocket as playing the 3 now. So he has a lot of options here. But the key shot is this one here. He needs to get the right angle on the purple 4 to get to the 5. And if he does that, he should be okay. Yeah, that's why he would have liked more angle on the free ball. So that first shot he played there was very careless. He should have made sure he left the right angle on the free when it was natural to come towards the 4 ball. So now it looks like he's going to have to draw this and just miss the 9 ball, which doesn't look straightforward. So he's played a power draw and he's hit it quite badly. And he's left himself a very difficult shot on the 4 ball here. It does cut the 4 ball, but it's very difficult, and especially after what he's just missed in the previous rack. This makes his shot even tougher. But he's looking at the cut. The only problem for him here is that, yeah, it's a very tough cut shot, but he's not really sure where the cue ball's going. Obviously, he knows it's going to come off it's going to be flying around off the side rails here, but he's not 100% sure where the cue ball is going to rest. So, but the key is to make sure you make the ball. And
what a shot, Darren.
Yeah, but same problem again. He wasn't sure where the cue ball was going to land, so now he's left himself a very tough shot also. Not only has he left himself a tough shot, the cue ball is going to collide into the 8 ball. Can he avoid hitting the 8 ball and scratching in the side pocket? Looks like yes, he's down quite quickly here. So if he can make the 5 and come underneath the 8 ball, that'd be perfect. But you don't want to bump the 6 here. And he's played it perfect.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
Well, the big worry there, Pets, was that he bumps the 6 and the 6 comes on this bottom rail, and then he leaves a very tough shot.
And the 8 nearly come across, but he was a long way away, but...
Yeah, so he double kissed the 8 ball, so he played that really well. The key now, though, is still a bit of a tricky shot here. He needs to get above the 9 ball for the 7 in the bottom right. So this is all about speed control.
John Moore is trailing 7 frames to 4. If you've just joined us with the update news here, this 6 ball, has he avoided it? Beautiful shot.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he had the angle to do that. I thought he would have had to play one rail and come above the 9 as he's played it pretty good. Would have liked a bit more angle on the 7 ball here though, but I think he's just maybe got enough. What do you think, Peps? He's got enough angle to punch across?
Yeah, I would be. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's possible draw if he can pinch a bit of the angle, come across in front of the 9. Oh, he's going for it, Darren. He's trying to come inside. Yeah, he's trying to come across.
Now he's going backwards.
Yeah.
He's drawing back. Very difficult. It was very difficult to avoid that 9 ball, but maybe he did that on a purpose. If he did that on a purpose, that's a great shot.
Absolutely.
So what he's done there, he's actually drew through the 9. So it drew twice really. It stopped when it hit the 9, then it drew again off the 9. So that was a big power draw though, and he played it really well.
I thought he missed it there. I thought he was going to catch that angle.
There's quite a lot of body movement in some of these shots, which is very unusual for him. So maybe he's feeling the pressure playing a local hero on the TV table. Not feeling as comfortable. He definitely wasn't doing a lot of these strokes against me yesterday.
So this 9 to the 8 to make it 5 apiece.
Well, where's this cue ball? He's okay. Perfect. Don't want to get frozen to the rail, but he should be okay. The key on these shots is to make sure you stay still, keep your head still, and make sure you go through the cue ball. And don't put a big stroke on it. Just nice, easy little strokes. Make sure you hit the cue ball before the rail. And just like that, we're back even at 5-5. I think this one's going to go to the wire, Peps.
Oh, wouldn't it be a dramatic ending to a great match? We're just going to have to wait and see. And Ali OBAIDLI, the national hero here in Qatar, with that incredible comeback. But the reality is, Darren, 5 apiece, race to 9. It's going to be a tough match for both of them. So some results I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. John Moore, 7-4 down. Bashar is at 5. I apologise. Where's Bashar? 6-3 down. Score's just come up. Mecca Eminem, Darren.
Unbelievable.
He's on 8. He's on the hill.
Yeah, he's playing a very good player from Hong Kong there. Yep, it's a very good player from Hong Kong. Probably Hong Kong #1 in my opinion. Nice guy as well. Yes, a lot of tough matches out there. Torsten won, so Torsten's qualified for the final 64. Niels is up 7-3. Mateus is now back to 7-5 from 7-2 down. He's now 7-5, so that game's still alive. Mario was up like 7-2. He's now 7-5. Jose Delgado and Cena in a close battle there. Nice break here. We've got the 4-railer as well. And you can see there after the break, the key when you break is to see where the lowest ball finishes after the break. So you see where the 10 ball is now.
Yes.
The 10 balls are not moved at all. So that means that the referee gave him a perfect rack.
Wow, I didn't realise that.
If that ball moves without getting kissed, then it means that there might be a gap or two in the rack. Where this time it was a perfect rack. So it's not easy to get all the balls touching, but if you get all the balls touching, then you've got a high probability of making balls on the break.
So Darren, the key shot here, what Tali's just about to do, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to put tremendous side on the cue ball. He's going to be aiming roughly around about 2:10, swing the cue ball down to the 3.
Yeah, I'm not too sure he'll be playing. He might play a bank shot here. Yeah, he's played the bank. That's a better shot. Been a bit unlucky.
10.
Yeah, he's been unlucky there. Yeah, it was a good bank shot. He a bit unlucky with the kiss on the 10 ball. It could have been a friendlier kiss, but at least he's at the table. He's got control of the table. He's got a few options here. For me personally, I'd get the bridge out, play Finn off the free, play the free into the 10, and try and get the cue ball towards the purple 4. So, because then he's got the 7 as a blocker, and he might even get underneath the purple, which then really locks his opponent up. But the key when he plays this Finn, make sure you don't leave a free 10 combo. But he should be okay. There you go. Oh, is it that bad?
Oh dear, there, Ali there, he's...
It was a cue ball. What was bad? He put a bit of unwanted inside English on the cue ball, I think, and yeah, he should be nowhere near that 7 ball. I mean, he's left a tough shot. I mean, it's Finn's shot on the free, but I think he has to go for it. I can't really see a safety shot here.
So he's going to try and slice this in. Ask himself, I need a bit of good fortune to hold on to the 4 ball, the purple ball up the top of the table.
Yeah, he might actually be forced to go in for this. I don't think he really wants to, but I think he's no choice. I think he has to go for this. So there's some players what's great at cutting balls and other players are not. So we'll see how good he is at these shots, and yeah, that means he's really good at these shots. That means he's got a good high sight and he trusts his fundamentals and his lineup. Yeah, he's got a good angle on the 4 ball here as well. You don't want to, with these situations here, don't try and get greedy and try and come past the side pocket, because then you bring the side pocket into play. But it looks like he's got just not too much of an angle where he can come past the side pocket. And he's played it really well.
It's a great shot, Darren.
Yeah. But sometimes you'll have situations like that where the angle's a bit too extreme. You're best just coming above the side pocket and leave yourself a shot on the 5. But that situation, he was okay and he's played it really well. So it'll be interesting to see here, Peps, whether he comes up table and plays for the 6 into the top right, come the short side of the 6. Or whether he can get enough spin on the 5 to play 2 rails here. Just like this. He's played it well.
He's played that to perfection, Darren, knowing that this 6 will take him to a 6-5 lead because the formality of the 7 is in the open. No tricky situation here, but we have seen the impossible misses. And that's perfect, Darren, to hold for the 9 very shortly. But we have seen him miss the 9.
I don't think he'll miss this one.
No, he's going to be focusing well.
Right, okay. I think he would have liked a bit more angle on the 9 ball here, though, Pepsi.
Yes, definitely.
But I think he's okay, but he definitely would have liked more of a natural angle. Looks like he's got to do something a little bit with a cue ball here. Yep, and I was right.
That was perfect, Darren. You saw that. So this 10 will take him to a 6-5 lead, knowing he's just a few frames away from winning this match. And Ali can only look on, knowing his safety shot let him down. But we're having a look at the board here.
And the opponent against Mario, he's come back from 7-2 to 7-6. Amir Halley. Which country is he from? Middle East. I'm not too sure which country, that flag. Amir Halley.
Too sure. I'm seeing another great game going on. Bashar is trading 6 frames to 3 down.
Yeah, and Snagoki He was 7-2 down. Now he's pulled it back to 7-6.
Great result that is.
And Sani and Jose, really good friends. They're tied at 6-6. Forchinski's through. And John Moore has pulled it back to 7-6 against Anton Raga. That's a big matchup right there. Ruslan Shinahov is up 8-5 against Mohamed Sofi, the runner-up of the World 9-Ball Championship last year. There's a big surprise package. Plays very quick, very flamboyant. Bit of a crowd pleaser.
So we're watching the break, the 9 and the 8 for the middle, to make a perfect break. So the 8's disappeared.
It wasn't the best break in the world, but the result's great. Lost the cue ball. It was a bit flat on that break. But you got very fortunate, because he could have easily scratched on the break there. Not easy to get from the 1 to the 2. The 2 doesn't pass the 5 in this bottom right. He looks a little bit straight on the 1 ball, so he might have to power this in, like you can see there where he's pointing his cue.
Yes.
So he's going to draw this back with maybe a touch of reverse, and he's hoping to find the gap between the 4 ball and the 7 ball. So needs a little bit of luck here, I think, to avoid those 2 balls.
Just a question for you, Darren. The players tend to use their cue, they use their hands to indicate where they want to go with the cue ball. In your theory, as a world champion, why is that?
That's just, well, they're just looking at the path where they want the cue ball to go or land. So, yeah, it's just a habit, really. He's played this really well. Wow, what a shot. That might be, look at this cue ball roll. That might be the best shot he's played the whole match, really. Because that's a lot tougher than where he made it look. To get the speed right on that shot, get the reverse English. And he took all the trouble out of the way there by coming past the 4 ball. But again, if you look how he's landed on the 2 ball here, it's a little bit weird. Because the natural draw looks like the cue ball's tracking towards a 10 ball. So again, Pepsi, he might play like a little bit of a power draw here, where you like delay the draw so he can come past the 10. So you're gonna create an angle what doesn't exist, and this just becomes down from pure timing and pure. It's like a power draw. So he's gonna delay the cue ball, then it's gonna start drawing, much like that. You see it?
Yes, I did.
It's like the cue ball massade, and then it started drawing, so he created a wider angle. And again, that was a beautiful stroke.
And he missed the 10. And he's got an option here to get to the 4 ball, the purple ball. It's just amazing how it's all going right for this young man. How do you pronounce his name, Darren? I apologise to the worldwide fans. I'm not very good at pronouncing the names.
Well, I'm not great myself. I'm probably worse than you, but I'm going to go CHEN.
Ishi?
Yep,
Ishi.
that's my guess.
Okay.
My guess, sorry.
I'll stick to this young man. But this young man's got this 3 to the 4. He's coming around to
he's got a
rails.
little bit too much angle on the 3 ball to come underneath the 10. So he's swinging it around. This is all about speed control, and wow, he couldn't have really put it much better with his hand, because it was easy to come short there on the 4 ball or long, and on these really quick tables, he's done really well there. We'll probably play for the 5 in the bottom right here. Doesn't look like he's got a little bit of an angle. So I don't think he can draw straight back for the 5 in the top right or the side pocket. So he's going to punch over just like that. Nice little punch draw. And he's perfect. Now he's perfect. Perfect little angle here on the 5. So we just punch over a few inches. Leave a nice little angle on the 6 ball to get back up for the 7. It's very important when you're playing rotation, stay on the right side of the balls to keep your work as simple as possible. So same again here. He wants to come. He was looking at this line, landing straight on the 7 balls, okay, but really you want to be where he's pointing his cue now. Leave a nice little angle so he can make the 7, come off the short rail and back down for the 9. Just keep everything nice and simple.
So this is a key shot to take this frame to 7-5, and now Ali can only look on. But in the meantime, the determination from both players of giving up is not going to come in the equation. I have seen players where they tend to lose track and focus, but I can assure you, Ali, a great champion he is in the zone as we watch the 7 disappear for the 9 and hold for the 10.
Yeah.
Wow. Darren, that was too close for comfort.
Yeah, that's all because he didn't play a great shot on the 6 ball, left a lot less angle on the 7 ball than what he wanted, so yeah, he had to risk drawing in between the 9 and the side pocket there. That could have been trouble. As it is, it turned out great, and he's going to be leading 7-5 long as he dispatches this 10 ball, which he should do. But he has looked a bit edgy in this match.
Well played there with a 7-5. Now I have news for you. John Moore is starting to bring it back. He's 6-7 down, trailing by 1 frame.
Yeah.
Bashar, I'm afraid, long way to go. He is trailing 3 frames to 7.
Yeah, he's playing a good young Filipino, Jean-Marc Malian. Yeah, great result for Mika. That puts him through. Mario, he was up 7-2, now it's 7-6. Chang won 9-1, so Chang Jungling, he won 9-0, 9-1. So it's been very plain sailing for him. Oh, that's a big result there. Leonardo Ippolito from the Philippines.
Yes.
Don't know this one. And he beat Marco Chucha 9-2. That's a big result there.
That is a massive result.
So you know Leonardo?
Yes, I do.
He lives around here? Or
No,
in the Philippines?
he was in the group stages with myself for the World Qualifiers, so I managed to get to meet him. Lovely gentleman.
Neil's
Lovely
up
gentleman.
7-4.
So Darren, with every frame won in this tournament, so when we go to the knockout stages, is it because that you've won frames and lost frames to be the number 1 in the tournament?
Well, they used to do it that way at one time. I'm hoping that they've got rid of that nonsense, because that was like probably the worst rule ever we had. Because obviously, then it becomes a luck of the draw.
Okay.
One
Was it a
player
draw system?
No, because at one time we'd have like obviously you'd be seeded from the start of the tournament, and then they did it where it went on racks won and lost.
Oh,
so
okay.
let's say I'm playing Joe Bloggs and I win 9-0, and then I play John Smith and I win 9-2, and then Pepsi's playing Torsen Oman, and then he's playing Dennis Orcullo. He's not going to win 9-1, 9-2, right?
Okay.
So that's where it's wrong. So it should be done that if you're seeded and you qualify for the final 64 from the winner's side, then you should keep your seeding.
Okay.
Where if I beat the number 1 player in the double elimination rounds, then I should be the number 1 player going into the single elimination rounds, because I've earned that right by beating the number 1 seed. So that's how it should be, and how it is for most sports. So I think that is the case now in all the WPA events, where the top 32 players from the winner's side will get drawn against the 32 players from the loser's side randomly. And
okay.
And that's the way it should be. I'm not 100% sure if that is the rule or what they do, but I'm guessing that's going to be the criteria.
Well, the most important thing, Darren, is to try and qualify.
Yeah, just qualify. Yeah, because there's some tournaments worldwide where there's some funny rules and funny formats, so you're never sure what's going on, really. Because in China they do some strange things, what like makes your eyebrows rise a little bit.
And of course, we got the legendary player Alex Pagulayan playing this afternoon. So he lost 9-8.
Yep.
Let's have a look at his match to see how he's going to do. Alex Pagulayan. So he will be playing this afternoon. I'm just trying to see.
So Halley got a chance here to get back to 7-6. This is a key shot here. He needs to get good on this 6. Don't come short. So here, he really needs to trust his stroke. It looks like for a second he was playing inside English here. too sure what. No, he's going to. Oh wow! Look at this. And that's just lack of experience there. He's let up on that shot, and because he's like worried about the cue ball, he took his eye off making the 5. And that's the difference between playing a rotation pool and snooker. Is that you need to leave the right angle on the next ball to get from that ball to the next ball. So you're always thinking 3 shots in front. Where snooker, you just play mainly a series of stun draws, and you can play for numerous balls. Where pool's a lot more difficult regards cue ball control, because you're only playing for that one ball, and you need to leave the right angle on that ball to get to the next. So that's where American pool comes very tricky. And CHEN, that's going to be the killer, I think. He's landed perfect here on the 6 ball, so he's just going to punch out for the 7 in the same pocket. Maybe a touch of left here, just make sure the cue ball comes out. Plus that spin helps the ball go into the pocket, which it did there. It's a little bit fat, but it's okay. I'll come around the back of the 8 ball here, with a 8 in the top right. Just a touch of right English on the cue ball here.
Well, he's played that perfect, I feel. Oh, Darren, it just rode a fraction, but he should be okay.
Yeah, just draw over here for the 9 in the bottom left and the 10 in the bottom right. And that will get him to the hill. That was a big rack, 8-5 or 7-6, huge. Yeah, that's probably the killer. Because he hasn't played that well in this match, so he'll be very relieved. And Ali will be very disappointed. So he's definitely had opportunities here. Yeah, some surprising misses from Ali, especially with his pocketing ability. That puts him on the hill, 8-5.
When I looked at the draw just now, Darren, Steve Ellis, he has got to play, obviously, one of the winners in the loser section, Jeffrey the Bull. If he wins against his opponent from Canada, what a match that will be. The Bull versus Steve Ellis.
I guess I'm on table 1. Is this table 1?
This is table 1. You're on the TV table, Darren.
Nice. Will you commentate?
I hope so. I've done every match.
Wow.
But the reality is this, Darren.
What a honor.
Simple as this. The world will see you win, or the world will see you lose, and you'll be going home. So the match, the pressure is on.
And we've got Alex after my game.
And Alex Pagaline is on, so we wish you all the best. Can you stay to the end of this match?
If I win, I'll come and join you.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Would you like me to join you?
Absolutely. I'm always in the commentary. I try to get players. I've had Alex Pagaline in the commentary with me last year. I've had Tostin Homan, only for brief matches. Jeffrey the Bull in this tournament. So that's great news. But Darren,
Mario, that's unbelievable. Mario was leading 7-2. He's now at 8-7 down against Amir Ali. I think is it Syria, the flag?
I think it is, yep. Not too sure. But right now, Darren, 8-5 to make a ball off the break. The 6 and the 9 for the middle will win this match.
Wow, watch this break. What's that little pop? Wow, what a break. Oh, cue ball's got kicked. It was going towards the top left. It's got kicked away. And he's okay.
But Darren, I've seen players make the ball from behind the 1 into the middle to hold for the 1 in the open, and the game is over. But right now, this match is a long way to go. But the free ball is the key, Darren. Will he move it?
He might have to do. He might have to bump into the free ball here as he's looking there. And the good thing is that if he does make the free ball, he should naturally get shape on the 4 ball. Oh, and Snegoki, he was down 7-2 also against Ali. And now he's back to 7-7. And Siner is now 8-7 up on Jose Delgado. Anton Raga and John Moore is now 7-7, so there's a lot of drama around the room here, a lot of close matches. This is the beauty of alternate break. Nice little soft draw there. He's played it beautiful, Pepsi.
Awesome.
Is he okay?
Oh, I don't think he is, Darren. This
He is okay. He can cut this ball in. He can cut this in with a lot of right English, and he should get shape on the purple four. Yeah, just okay. Oh, he's going to play low on the cue ball, touch of right English. I don't know if he's going to come underneath the purple, however he can hold it for the side pocket. Yeah, just as I thought, play for the corner. Right, so the key here is to get the right angle on the 5 to get to the 6, which is not easy at first glance. You see, that's where you'd have to leave the cue ball, so that means it's going to be very difficult to get back for the 6 because the 10 ball's in the way. I wonder if it's a 5-10 combination. The early combination on the 10 ball doesn't count to win the rack. It just respots and you continue. Otherwise, I think there would be a good chance of him playing for the 5-10 combo. But I think he's just going to try and kill this as much as possible. And he might even draw off the 10 ball, Peps.
awesome.
Just to give himself a shot on the 6.
Awesome shot. Oh,
Right.
I don't. Is this available to come off the 10, Darren?
Yeah, he's going to play off the 10. So what he's going to do here, he's going to draw off the 10, and hopefully the cue ball comes between the middle diamond and the first diamond just before the side pocket, and just leave himself a shot on the 6 ball.
So this shot, ladies and gentlemen, could it go right or could it go wrong? Stay tuned.
Well, I was amazed he could do that.
And it's gone wrong, Darren.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot. He could never avoid the 10 ball there. He did pretty good, to be fair, but obviously the speed of the table's got him a little bit. He still does cut. It does cut, but it's a lot tougher than what he would like. But he can cut this ball in. So his main focus here is that he's naturally going to get shape on the 7, but so he needs to focus on just making the ball.
So he's nominated the 6 to the corner, hold for the 7. This cue ball, ladies and gentlemen, could go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Wow. So he might play a touch of right English, or he might just play plain ball, just miss the corner pocket. Oh, don't. Oh, he's caught the bump of the side and it's turned out great. Yeah, he's going to be very happy with that result. That could have gone anywhere.
So we see the 7 now, Darren, slip away into the corner pocket. Ali will be back, but it's not over. We have seen the mist.
Yeah, this is laying perfect though, where you can't really miss it.
So this 8 to say goodbye to this match. But we'll wait until all the boards are gone. Because we've learned that any ball is missable.
Ooh.
Oh, wow! Shh, Darren. Don't shout, because they can hear us. We can hear. They can hear us, I'm afraid. We can't be too loud. But he thought he missed it. Well, goodbye, everybody. Thank you very much.
Wow, a lot of drama there, but he managed to get over the line. Sorry if I got a bit overexcited, like my pal Pep